check right into ours. Okay, here's how you make that check. Full send, no more.
Yeah, I think the problem is that when
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
This is okay, there's no multi up there. You don't have back there.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I was just wondering about the
Checks.
check since you didn't put the point over there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a copy of the check.
Yes.
Somebody calls you on the phone?
Somebody say my name.
Portwood?
Yes.
Oh, Miguel needs to see her ASAP.
It's been interesting sitting in here, seeing all
Miguel has
different candidates, all different ways they make them.
well, I'm willing to bet very rarely it's the actual candidates in here.
Well, true.
Okay. Copy.
Thank you.
Disparity between people.
You can hang out if you like. I'm gonna take it to the processing committee.
Okay.
That's how it works, so.
About how long would that take?
They're moving rapidly. So maybe in about an hour, less than an hour, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
On Wednesday. Oh, no, not you.
Yes, I am here. I'm here to recap it.
We'll go get some breakfast.
Okay.
I guess so.
Thanks a lot. All right. Good. I want to stop by and ask these guys why they've been such a huge disappointment my entire life. Try and get a nice view.
You know, I don't think so.
I like some of the late little bays up here. Yeah, yeah, in a building like this, you know that's all going to be screened in. Yeah, all the geometrics you were applying doors are, you know, that's going to be screened in. They're not going to.
Oh yeah.
That open.
I don't think it has to be.
Yeah, it'd be like a Star Wars building.
A Star Wars building?
Yeah. You know, if there is ever some like weird, like magical occurrence where I find myself transported to the real universe, to the Star Wars universe, I'm gonna make a fortune in that universe selling handrails.
Really? Because they didn't like.
You ever notice every precipice, and there's never any handrails in anything in Star Wars. Not in the Death Star, not in anything in episodes like 1 through 3. There's always these big deep shafts and no handrails.
You have watched those movies way too many times.
Yeah, I really have, haven't I?
In the paint. Well, now they'll paint the area around the lanes a color, or they'll paint a part of the lanes the color, and the lane, just the hardwood. And so you have a whole generation of fans that's listening to broadcasters and reading text that has a reference in the paint, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to understand the reference, and they're going to grow up saying, "Well, Dad, what do they mean?" And people like me are going to have to explain that. Well, back in the old days, the lanes all used to be painted a color instead of just the lines, or that big swath of color around the lane.
You know what I found myself having to explain the other day? The 11th hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was talking to someone who didn't know where that reference came from.
Was it a younger person?
Then I had to try to explain Armistice Day, Veterans Day, Memorial Day.
Those were confusing even when they were instituted.
Alright, how we doing here? See, I mean, there's really no point in us going up there and sitting around the office, because there's one of two things we can do. We can either correct the form that we gave them, or write a new check. Neither one of those things takes much time. Yeah, if past that, I don't know what else we can do.
Well, I mean, it should be an hour. It's been an hour.
Yeah, it's been close to an hour. Let's see, how much time have we got here? Yeah, it's been about 55 minutes. So,
Okay, well, let's...
the last one in line, the last woman in line is the Fort Seal woman.
Oh,
there's a plaque for this or anything. I like this. Kind of like 3 distinct phases here. Instead of the over the shoulder. Try a long shot here. It's a good thing we stuck around.
She's got it.
It's a good thing we came up here in person too. If we had sent that out yesterday, it would be SOL right now. I'm sure we could
That's
fax it.
okay. All right, bye-bye.
Well, you're certainly not leaving
Division
anything to
election, I
chance.
may help you. I thank you. I can help you.
Even if it is my day off and your day off.
My only day off.
What's that?
My only day off.
It's right, 40. State house, not US, right? State house, okay. Okay, you overnighted it by what method? Federal Express?
You're on the other end of that phone.
Yep.
I don't think that's nearly as fun.
No.
And your question is?
Now this is the thing, when something's important like this and you're cutting it this close to the deadline, it's always a good idea to do it in person.
Then a form number 9, then a ESD 9 that you will refile.
What else would you put in that
Hold on a
category?
moment.
What else do I put in that category?
What you need? My machine?
Anytime you're doing something important. I mean, this is, one thing you don't see a lot of in first, right? We want to see more disciplined voting.
Yeah.
I know this is a fantasy, but I would hope to see a Congress that when it comes time to call a vote, that they have like a 15-minute vote and everyone actually votes during that period, and then go and move on to the next item. And have you ever seen a congressional vote?
Oh yeah, it's
you know, they have like a 6-hour period. Usually it's like 4 hours. Just kind of milling about.
yeah, it's really yeah, it should not be the most dull periods on C-SPAN.
I think it was, I want to say it was for, I could be wrong, I don't want to get into any trouble. But there was an interesting, one of the news networks was following an interesting story about how people were voting. For everybody else, they showed like the voting period, and they showed it was one of the state houses, I don't know which state, but they showed everybody, you know, they were sitting there, and you know, each had their own individual voting station, and one congressperson, it was Texas. It was Texas. Hit her button, and then she would hit the button next to her, and the button next to her, and then the button behind her.
All right. Judge Thorpe?
Okay.
Judge Thorpe, he's qualified.
No party affiliation, the one that you need to fill out.
Okay.
We have a notary here.
Okay, great. Go ahead and take care of this right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this problem in the form. Do you know exactly what happened?
Last name Barbas.
Roll.
He did come in this morning, so he is qualified.
Right there. Rex?
Yes. Okay, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Does that need to be Jeff or Jeffrey P.C.?
Ask Jeff, as you want it to appear on the ballot.
Oh, okay.
I have the form here.
Sir, you?
There you go.
Are you busy?
Yeah, working on this case, yeah.
I can help you. Yes, ma'am.
Joe,
I don't
can you
know.
find,
Give you the number over there.
you have a,
Yes.
Okay, try Doug Spittler, he's over there, I think with her, 6119. I mean, 118, 6118. Yeah, because I really don't know anything about no wood. Exactly. Bye-bye.
There was a call from Joe Garcia about understanding Congress that wants
Okay. Hi, I have someone from the Democratic Party, he's in front desk regarding Joe Garcia's problem or something. Oh, okay. All right, hang on a moment, she's gonna come out front, Ms. Nesmith. Divisional questions.
You know, this is as exciting video as a trip to the DMV, but
Yes, ma'am. It's moving
these guys really don't get enough credit for what they do, though.
Wait about an hour after it closes. Check. Status has changed. Yeah. Should be, because like I said, it's been moving kind of fast this morning. Yeah. No, there's no line out the door, no. Right. Yeah, well, it was going pretty fast this morning. It all depends on how quickly they can process.
Thank you, sir. Do we need to stick around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the 14th, man.
Yes. I'm Jeff George.
Are you saying up against them as a Republican or?
As an independent. Yeah, right now we've got a four-way race. We've got a Democratic challenger. We've got Bert Saunders from the state Senate, who's decided to run as an independent against Connie Mack, and then we've got myself. So we've got a real interesting race shaping up down there right now.
Right. Anybody running against Connie Mack as a Republican?
No, not as. But he does have a lifelong Republican running against him. So
Yeah, that might split the Republican vote a little bit. Well, that's cool. Hey, before you guys leave, let's talk outside.
Sure.
I got something going on. I represented a bunch of candidates in 2006 in the Senate elections. John, Clay Curtis, a couple others.
Sure.
We're trying to get people new blood.
Okay.
Not the
yeah, that's exactly the premise we're running under. So
So that's what I assume.
okay, yeah, absolutely.
Let's
Okay.
work together as much as possible.
Certainly.
Check out when you guys get back. Check out Project Vote Count.
Project Vote Count. Yeah, okay.
I think I've heard of that actually.
Yeah, I put that together.
My name's Chuck Myron, Jeff's press secretary.
Great, Chuck. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
John Russell.
Jeff George. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Jeff.
Chuck Myron.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
I ran for Congressional District 5 in 2006. Looks like if all goes through, we'll be doing it again.
Excellent.
We'll see what happens.
Where is Congressional District 5?
North of the Tampa Bay area.
North of
On the
Tampa.
West Coast.
Jeannie Brown Wade is the incumbent.
Does that include Pasco County?
Pasco County.
Yeah, this is the year to definitely try and shake things up.
Well, I shook things up pretty good in 2006. So
Yeah, we
we're
shook
hoping
up.
that the public has caught up to where I've been for a while.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple form.
I mean, there's not much to it.
Well, we just found out we filled out the wrong form, so I'm glad I came up here in person.
Oh, yeah.
We had the write-in candidate form. I didn't even notice it. They didn't notice it either when they checked it in earlier. So.
Oh, yeah. You don't want that. You got to be on the ballot.
Right.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of going up there.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
that's the purpose. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Well, cool.
We're hoping
Actually,
that we don't
I lived down in Fort Myers for a couple of years. And my wife's from that area, so pretty familiar. Got a bunch of friends that still live down there. So.
Yeah, it was funny actually. We got here a little bit early today, so we stopped off for coffee, and Chuck and I were nodding off in the car, and apparently there's an Amber Alert for someone who kidnapped a blonde-haired girl. And they saw Chuck sitting in the back seat.
A bearded lady.
A couple of motorcycle police came up and
Are they
wanted to see her
sleeping in the
ID.
car.
Yeah,
Where are you guys from? South Florida?
from Fort Myers. Yeah.
Fort Myers. Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
quite a drive. It was bed.
Yeah, we drove up from
Yeah,
Tampa.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got a good wind though.
1:30 in the morning.
About 4 o'clock in the morning. I got a pretty good second wind.
Yeah, we left about 1 o'clock in the morning. Make sure we got up here in time.
Yeah, it was a couple hours farther for you guys. Yeah.
So how's your race looking?
Well, the reason we're voting is because we have two basically clowns. Senate, school board, just cover all the bases. The other guy is back in the 1970s. He's an expert at collecting petition cards. So again, he got 10% in the primary in 2006. He's been waiting to the past. He just likes to parade around. The lady is kind of volatile, but I was in there with 49% vote in 2006. And I'm looking opportunity since the Congresswoman has a primary, which is going to lead with the resources and she's kind of She's not a spring chicken. Husband's got cancer. She's just there to pick up the check.
She's there to big one.
Yeah, yeah.
All those
she's
things are just great.
She's just there to pick up the check. She does nothing, takes credit for everything, and so I just see the and someone is semi-legitimate, so I can start using right from
U.S. House.
U.S. House. Oh,
Yes.
okay. And where's this?
District 14.
Where's 14?
Fort Myers, Naples, that area.
Oh, okay. Okay. People. My motto, my theme is. Have you run before?
I almost ran in 2002. So this is a new experience. So.
Okay. Yeah. So there's 3 forms to use. You gotta better off had enough. Now I've had that team since the last time. I'm a nurse practitioner. I got an MBA in health systems management. So healthcare, obviously, I'm a healthcare guy, but I also, economics is really key. Yeah, right. Let him run right through 4,000 gallons. Okay. What has the Congresswoman done to make your life better? I'm getting emails from veterans, and she's big on the veterans. Various issues, various legislation that's pending and so on and so forth that diminishes veterans, like if they get veterans disability, well, they're cutting out their subtracting from their Social Security. What the hell what are we talking about here? Yeah. I mean, this is outrageous. And nowhere in the private sector do you see a similar circumstance occurring. So I've done this. I was now, and I didn't make it through the primary. I came in second in a 4-man primary in 2004. 2006 I ran one primary against a blocker that they put up. Okay. Now we're hopeful that this is going to pan out. You got to watch the, I don't know how the newspapers are down here. The CP Times purported to be a left-wing newspaper. Right. Qualification.
I'm not
corporatism is what we're running. Okay. We did not. Corporate America has selected the candidates from which we have to choose for president. That is absolutely, there is no question about that. I was an Edwards guy, okay? This is so-called historic. It's totally manufactured. They decide who we see, what we hear, and how much we see and hear.
But I put the
and what context.
It's called Project
That you might have all meant to bring this thing, close this up. What should have been a blowout, and what John Edwards submitted would have been a blowout for the Democrats. It's now been brought close. I've met the guy several times. I mean, the guy is sincere. He is real. I'm hoping that upstairs. I'm seeing him paying more attention lately. I think he has sincere bones in his body, even though he's a little. When I first saw him, I saw him at some alien conference over in Orlando, and I didn't talk to him, but and I've talked to some of these people. I'm like, by God, not bad people, but they're just salesmen. And but the bottom line is that was our guy. They shut him down because he was in the face of corporate America. And when you sit there, listen. Check out the project. These people, we've been negotiating with these people for 20 years. And there's a guy. We got to sit down and we got to take this from them. I don't want to hear that.